that's a cool look, but on my finger's even cooler. This is called the BFF. It's a multi-gem, multi-piece ring set. Now, if you have bigger knuckles, I'm going to say right off the bat, because I want to make sure you're happy, go up a size because of this. There's magic behind here. Ta-da! This is a beautiful wide band ring. It just looks great. So you can wear this by itself. You can wear the opal up front. You can wear just what looks like gold up front. Or you can wear the ring by itself, which has two, what'd you do on this one? Onyx, right? Mm-hmm. Two black stations, okay? Then you slide them together. Let me go this way. You slide them together in there. They lock in place, and you can do that look. Or what I love, too, is I can do that look. Wow, talk about a ton of versatility on this. And your choices are the opal, which is this version with the black onyx, or this is the turquoise that also has the coral. So I'll flip that around, and that's the coral version. Cool, cool, cool.
And you don't have to take it off to flip it around. You just flip it around your,
You do that. You can turn it. Well, slide it around. There you go. It just works.
It works, yes. We call it the BFF.
You do that.
The BFF because, you know, if you want to give one of it to your best friends and then you keep the other, okay? So, but they work so well together. I don't even know which color is my favorite right now. I'm loving the coral, the opal with the black because just because I see so much black and white out there right now, and I think that will go really with a turquoise dress, a red dress, or anything.
That's really
but
cool.
yeah, they're great the way that you can wear them, and you really can wear it different ways, and this is crazy price. So you're getting sponge coral and turquoise, Kingman turquoise and sponge coral in that one, and the other, like we said, is the African opal with the black onyx.
Okay, and your opal with the black onyx is the most limited right now. We have sizes 6 through 10. I have to say, if you can swing it, rock the matching bracelet. I think this bracelet is sexy and fun and really totally different. It's fabulous. It's $79, and we've got 3 flex pays, and it's also event price as well. And obviously, it's going to fit on basically any wrist. But there's just something about summertime and the openness and the airiness. And I just think it's such a fresh, sexy style. Very unexpected. And if you don't like big, heavy bracelets, but you want the look of it, this is definitely the way to go. And obviously, it works back to the ring that we're featuring. One more little thing I want to slide into. We have a really cool necklace. So if you like this more, I guess what I'm looking for is not simple, because its simplicity is what makes it so spectacular. I guess clean, maybe, or something.
Well, it is, it is more simple, but we don't really, well, I shouldn't say simple, because we don't do simple.
Right,
okay?
right.
I love this stacked. I love this with the jewelry that Suzanne's showing on her hand, on her finger, but I love that necklace. It can be any length that you want it to be, from 14 inches down to, I don't know, maybe 20.
Sure.
Yeah, but look at the faceted, look at the faceted turquoise stones on that. Did you notice them? They're beautiful. The 2 turquoise on the necklace.
Here, on the little ends, yeah.
Those are faceted.
Oh, cool. Well, that's unusual.
So you get a really expensive, look at those donuts. I mean, they're just the rondelles. They're faceting turquoise takes it so much.
But I just popped these out because I think it's the same flavor. If this is the kind of look that you go for, then I just think that's kind of another thing that you might really love, and you'll see it, of course, here in just a second as well. All right, so back to our ring.
Back to the rings.
Once again, I got to explain something. If you could ever find something so clever, so durable, there's such heft to this. This feels right, girls. Like you're going to get it at home and go, wow. And it looks like a 14-karat gold ring. Very specific reason why. They had, for their bronze collection, a proprietary formulation for Studio Barse made. And what they did, instead of plating, because plating eventually wears off. That's why you look at the back of your ring and you thought, well, I thought it was gold and it's looking gray, right? That's plated. And eventually it will wear off. What happens with theirs is, instead of doing that, they're so smart, and that's why you're going to love this for so many years. This will never wear off. Their proprietary blend of bronze matches 14-karat gold. So when you wear this, let's say you decide to wear it the reverse, like that looks like you're wearing a solid chunk of 14-karat, and it will never wear off. It'll never dull. You only clean it up like you do your sterling silver or your genuine gold.
Right.
Brilliant concept. Instead of doing a classic bronze, they formulated what looks like 14K. So again, very elevated, very expensive looks. This is not fashion jewelry. Because at $39.90, you go, oh, it's fashion jewelry. It's going to turn on me eventually. It's not. It's all genuine gemstone at a fashion jewelry price. And do not miss out on this, because I think you're going to love this ring. Oh, you know, I didn't show? We'll show you it separately. Here we go. So there it is. If you just want to wear the open look.
And I love that with your bracelet.
Look at that. That's just so, like, fresh for the summer.
Yes.
You know, it's not a hot, bulky
Airy,
piece.
like you said, airy.
Yeah. Okay, now watch this. And then the next day you go, oh, I'm kind of bored. I'm going to wear this part of it. I mean, come on, that's fantastic. Or I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to stack rings on either side. Why not? Because we can. And then the next day you say, oh, you know what? I'm just going to wear it all together. And we'll do it that way. Or you could do it that way. That's awesome. It's brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of an engineering feat to do, isn't it?
It is, and we do that a lot. We get that a lot because don't mean to drop things here. We get that a lot because we own our own factory. So really, we can work with, and engineering is a good word to use. And my husband was a civil engineer, so he likes to fiddle with these things too. But we can do these. We can draw them, and they just figure them out. And Michael, my husband, of course, is a lot of help in figuring out the engineering of all of our pieces. So when you see something that might look like it's a little bit complicated or something like that, there was a lot of thought process put into that thing. And it's something that we can make because we do own our own factory, and we do have our own employees, and most of them have been with us for 20 and 25 years. So this is just a good example of when we come up with an idea, how we bring it to HSN.
Right. It's great. And you know, think about this too. How much would you spend typically to get genuine gemstone in a really bold ring for this ring? And well, what would you spend for this ring? And
I've got to say, African opal has been so difficult to come by. I'm glad that we could do it in this because there's been we just haven't been able to get a lot of it. And 3 years ago, it was very plentiful, but then now we're just having
Why do you
problems
think?
getting. I don't know if we lost the supplier. I don't know what happened.
Just tough to get.
They just the
well,
fax,
you never know.
It's not even an email. The fax quit working. So.
Oh wow. Well, you know, I mean, it's really rudimentary where a lot of this comes from.
Yes.
You know, it's not modern day, good old US of A kind of thing.
Right.
You're dealing with suppliers around the world who it's a lot of those places are very rough.
Yes.
I mean, it's not typical what we think of, oh, they just go to the local place and get the gemstones.
No.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We've now sold 700 rings. Rick, my dear producer, which is the most limited of the two? The opal's the most limited. That has the onyx, and then we have the coral that has the genuine turquoise. And by the way, it's all bezel set. It's as smooth as can be. It's a real